Good evening, and welcome to our Wednesday night spiritual practice. I'm Reverend Jonathan Zenz, the senior minister here at Unity of Tucson, and it is Wednesday, June 10th, 2020. Wednesday night is an opportunity that we take to gather together, to deepen into our practice and give ourselves a little midweek pick-me-up. I love taking this opportunity to engage in meditation, contemplation, taking the opportunity to deepen into our practice. Tonight, my intention is to lead us through a world healing meditation. It's a meditation I have done before, but it is a meditation that I think if we all take it into our hearts is necessary at this time. As we look around and see what's happening all over the world, we can step into the consciousness of healing and keep in mind that each and every one of us is the power for healing. For one alone in consciousness with the infinite constitutes a complete majority. So let's work together to know world healing. As we begin, I'm going to invite you to establish a sacred space for yourself. That may be as simple as lighting a candle or dimming the lights. Whatever you do, just allow yourself to consciously acknowledge that the space you inhabit is sacred. It's all in the decision. In this decision to allow yourself to recognize the space you are physically inhabiting as sacred, I invite you to find yourself in a comfortable position, whether seated or lying down. You get to decide. Just allow yourself the luxury of holding this position for about the next 20 minutes. There's nothing special you need to do. Just simply find yourself relaxed. Allow yourself to quiet the mind. Just this suggestion of welcoming the quiet is enough. Whatever thoughts may come, let them come, and you may let them go. There's no need to try to control them, just allow them to come and go at will. You can also begin to acknowledge the space between those thoughts and welcome the expansion of that space. Allow yourself to begin to focus on the breath. There's nothing you need to do to make it happen. Just become aware that it is happening. The breath is a brilliant expression of the infinite circulation and flow. It is literally inspiration. In this breath awareness, realizing the simple flow, the in and the out, with each inhale and exhale. Imagine gently that you are breathing in peace and healing. And as you breathe out, imagine that you are sharing that peace and healing. you may find that your breath, as you are relaxed, naturally slows down a little, and that's okay. Simply allow it to do what it will. Now I invite you to use your imagination. Visualize, if you will, a white flame centered in your heart space. With each easeful breath, that beautiful flame positively expands. It grows bigger and bigger. It begins to surround you and immerse you. This flame is warm and protective. It warms you. It illuminates you. As it expands, you feel the love. You feel the warmth. And you begin to sense that the flame is actually healing. The energy of the flame permeates every cell of your body. It expands throughout your sphere of energy beyond the physical limitations of your body. And this energy is perfectly healing. And so, knowing that you are immersed in it, you are healed. As it continues to expand, this beautiful healing light, it fills the space around you, brightening, expanding. You are in a vast sea of infinite healing light. You feel the power of the light. The energy is perfect and comfortable. Allow the healing properties and the restorative nature of this light shine in you and through you. Now imagine that you can transmit this loving and healing light to every corner of the earth. Let it infuse all spaces, interact with all creatures and plants of the earth. Let it be infused in all the rocks, the air, the spaces all seen and unseen. In this energy, the spirit and soul is lifted to a higher vibrational frequency. Any lower resonance is no longer necessary and is dissipated in this high frequency. Simply allow, easefully allow. Let that light, now expanded throughout the whole world, shine forth toward the heaven and the stars. the entire universe becomes enveloped in your healing light. This magnificent healing energy. You recognize this energy is one energy, and this healing vibration is reflected back to you. You are absolutely immersed in it, and it is centered in your awareness as a source. There is no place where this source is not. And so it is fully expressed and immersed as you and in you. There is nothing but light. You are of the light. There is no separation. You are unified in the truth of your identity with all that is. All aspects of beingness, seen and unseen. Take a deep breath, hold it for just a moment, and release. Take in a nice deep breath again. Hold it just a moment, and release. One more time, taking in a beautiful deep breath, holding it just a moment, and release. Let your focus turn now to your immediate community. Let the focus of the light of your being be upon your nearby community, whether you live in a city, outside a city, wherever. Let your resonant and healing presence imbue your community with health and vitality. Allow yourself again to take in a deep breath. Hold it just a moment. And exhale. Letting that health and vitality be imbued in the next deep breath, taking it in, holding it just a moment, and release. One more beautiful deep cleansing and healing breath, taking it in, holding it just a moment, and release. Now allow the light of your being to shine upon an area of the world that is in need of healing. Let the light expand and imbue this area with health and vitality. Gently and easefully allow yourself to take in a deep breath with this health and vitality in mind, breathing in, holding it just a moment, and release. Taking in another deep cleansing breath, holding it with a thought of health and vitality, and release. One more time, taking in a nice, beautiful, deep, cleansing breath. Holding for just a moment. And release. Expand now in your awareness and begin to see the world, the entire globe, the entire planet in your mind's eye as a whole. See it now surrounded by and immersed in that beautiful cloud of white light that is rooted at the center of your beingness. Allow yourself to see every human being receiving this healing warmth and accepting it in their heart. Allow yourself to see this acceptance of the light with your next deep breath, breathing in, holding just a moment, and release. Breathing in once again, holding it for just a moment, and release. Breathing in one more time, holding it a moment, and release. Now let the light of your being be focused specifically upon the leaders of various countries, states, cities. Imagine their acceptance of this healing white light, resonant from your source, from your center. Imagine them accepting this light and raising their consciousness. Let this light, sourced from within you, represent a world of harmonious action and prayerful consideration of the good. With this in mind, taking in a nice, beautiful, deep, cleansing breath, holding for a moment, and release. Breathing in once again, nice, deep, and cleansing. Holding that healing breath for just a moment. And release. One more time, breathing in. Holding that breath for a moment. And release. Now bring your healing focus to your loved ones, those nearest and dearest to your heart. Let the light of your source being be concentrated around each and every one of them. Imagine them joyfully accepting this light with smiles, with laughter, and a deepening into their sense of knowing. With this in mind, taking a beautiful, deep, cleansing breath. Hold it for just a moment. And exhale. Breathing in once again, nice, deep, cleansing breath. Holding it. And exhale. Breathing in one more time. Hold it. And release. Now easefully take in a breath. Hold it for a moment. And with the exhale, let yourself exclaim, "It is done." It is done. Allow yourself to acknowledge a sense of completeness. Allow your awareness to gently return back to the space you physically inhabit. Give yourself permission to be joyful, uplifted, and rooted in your sense of wholeness. As we complete our time here, I invite you to leave with the prayer for protection rooted in your heart. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is. And so it is. Amen.